Hello chaps, how are you all doing today? It's a beautiful day, and like I always say, any day you get up is a beautiful day really. But it is a beautiful day, it's lovely and sunny out, and it's quite warm. Yes, it's quite warm here in Ireland. Yes, unusual, no rain, we haven't had rain for a while. But it is a lovely day, and it's the Monday the 2nd of July. The important part of that is it's Monday, so therefore it's Bench Update Monday. So it's time for me to sort of update the bench and let you know what I've done, what I'm doing. Unfortunately, Abby isn't with us at the moment. Abby's off doing her summer things. So we've no Abby and we've no fruit or chocolate either today. So it's just straightforward modelling related today. So before I get started, I got 2 new kits. Yep, bought 2 new kits there recently. So my stash is now up to 3. Yes, I've got 3 kits to go. That's a good one for me. So the first of the new kits I got was this one here. Zvezda. You know me, I love Zvezdas, and it's the Soviet heavy tank KV2. Okay, it's the one with the weird turret. Okay, the weird chunky turret, and 1/35 scale, of course, 1/35 scale. I haven't opened it yet. All seals are all still on it. So that's that one. Lovely kit. Looking forward to making that. I have done for some time. And another one that I've been looking for quite a while now. Yeah, I haven't been looking for it. It's there. It's no problem. It's quite easy to get. But money-wise, it hasn't been good for me to get this, because it's a pretty dear kit. For me, it's a pretty dear kit. It's the Tamiya's Nash horn. Okay, so as you can see, it's quite a nice, good sized box. It includes 4 figures and 3 kinds of markings included. 1/35 scale, of course. I don't know if I'll be doing it in the winter scheme, even though they've got the winter clothing on. That clothing is reversible, so on one side of that clothing is camouflage and the other side is white, so you know they vary between the two. So I might do it in one of the other schemes that are there for it. Beautiful kit. Got both kits from Model Hobbies, and they're absolutely excellent this time. The last time I ordered from Model Hobbies, it took nearly 2 weeks. Actually, it took over 2 weeks for it to come to me. But this time I ordered it on the Monday and I got it on Friday. Yep, I got it last Friday, so I'm quite happy with that. I'm chuffed to bits. So there's the 2 new kits that I've got, the Nash horn and the KV2. And under there I've got a T54A model 1951 that Greg sent me on. So that's the 3. That's my stash. That's my stash. Looking down at the bench. Actually, let's look down at the bench. Right, as I was saying, or as I was about to say, should I say, looking down at the bench, I've got that little Dio in a box. Yep, it's from Surplus, which is Simon Kemp's little company. Surplus Diorama building materials in 1/35 scale. We've got our Diorama in a box. Okay, now I am doing a series on the making of this. I've done the unboxing and we've got it to this stage. Okay, well actually in the video that's up, we haven't actually quite got this far yet, have we? We've got the this bit all done, and we're waiting to go on then to do the paving slabs and the walls into place. We've built the walls. So now I'm getting a kind of a little preview before the video. Next step for this is to cap the walls and the pillars, get it all grouted up, get railings made for it, get weathered, other bits and pieces, bit of grass back here, you know, so, and all that is going to be a nice little display board for this. And this is the Bedford QLR. Yes, the Bedford QLR radio truck. It's an IBG. That's not an IBG kit, is it? IBG? Yeah, I think it's. You have to give me 2 seconds. Quick check on that. Yes, IBG models. IBG kit. It's the Bedford QLR. Oops, we have to. That actually fell off and it kind of got a bit bent. Me aerial. Bent me bookie. So we can take the top off that, and inside here we can see that we've got loads of little bits and pieces going on. We've got our radios in there. Okay, I'll just throw a little bit more light in there so you can make it any bit better. Right, we've got it weathered and everything, but I still have some more pieces to add to it. Okay, we've got our radio sets, we've got our power supply, the microphone, we got some papers, a biro, some more papers there. Over here this side then we've got a map, a mug, a pair of binoculars, a bottle of water, pen and paper. We've got more maps and things in there. We've a helmet, and around this side then we've got our little PABX station, or little telephone station. We've got a notepad then beside that as well. Doors are open, the floor is all been weathered and everything else, so it's got nicely scuffed up and dirty looking from people walking on it. The cab I'm leaving removable, you know, because after detailing it, well, it wasn't really detailed, but it got a nicely detailed engine in there, so being ashamed to just cover it up, make it all, then just cover it up and not use it. So you can have a peep into the back of that whenever you want to, or whenever I want to, should I say, not whenever you want to. You can't sort of come to my house and pop the top off that, I'll kill you. Well, here's our cab, the inside of the cab, all nicely done. Little bit of weathering on it. I don't know if I've anything to add to it yet. We'll see how things go. You never know. Stranger things have happened. That's for sure. That is definitely for sure. Stranger things have definitely happened, especially on this place. But anyway, getting back onto the inside of this, I have a couple more bits. And today in the post arrived a thing from Scotland. A nice little stampy, and it was from Alex Hendry, a good friend over there, up there in Glasgow. And he sent me on some nice little pieces for the inside of this, I'll tell you. Okay, he sent me on a bag, and inside it we got some rubber hosing. We've got 2 little seats, okay, you know, campaign chairs we call them, seats, which will be going in here. You know, I have to have something to sit on. And he's after making me a couple of little sets of headphones as well. Okay, so they've all got to be painted up and put in, and the headphones are going to be put there. The rubber tubing is going to be used for the wiring for the headphones. So I'm going to have a headphones up there. I'm going to have another set of headphones on this table here with the PABX thing. Actually, I think there's 3 headphones, so I can put one here, one there, and one there. And that little bits of rubber tubing is dead handy for doing the cable for that. So thank you very, very much, Alex, for those. Alex in Scotland. So everything is moving along nicely. No problems so far. Isn't it great? Isn't it great to have a build without any problems? Before anybody says to me about the edge of this isn't very, very neat. No, it's not very neat, and it's not finished. Yep, it's not finished because it's going to be, you know, sanded down and anything else. I'll take my little Dremel tool with a sanding disc on it, and I'll clean up all the edges of that. Like I said, there's still plenty to do. It's a work in progress. Other works in progress. I'm still waiting on a few more bits and pieces. The rods, some clear rods that I'm going to mount the internals of the Centurion in. It's the 1/25 scale Big Tamiya Centurion. That's still a work in progress. The KV122 dia is another dia in work in progress one. I've had to scale it down. I've had to do a major downscaling because I don't have the space. I don't have the space to. I can make a big dia. I have the space to make one, but I know where to display it. and it would be a shame to sort of spend all that time making a fine big dial that looks impressive and all that, you know, and then I'll have to break it down because I just don't have room to display it. So I'm going to go along the lines of this one with that. It'll be long as opposed to big and square. So I got to rejig that whole idea on that, because I have plenty of figures for that. I have about 9 or 10 Russian figures for that 122 dial. So you know, everything is a work in progress, and as we get onto it and things like that, we'll get back to it and we'll show it again. So that's it basically for this week. Don't forget to stay tuned to the channel. I'll have further updates on the dial for this. More little bits and pieces, like I said, to be added to the truck. The decals have to go on yet. A few other little bits and pieces. The chairs from Alex and the headphones and things, and the chairs, the headphones and things, they've got to go into the back of that yet. What else have we got? We got to finish off all of that, and we might even try and locate ourselves some nice figures. Like I've been on, I don't like the Tamiya set of figures. It's not that I don't like them, it's just that they're not suitable for the idea I have. They're kind of the wrong thing. But Simon is sending me on 2 figures that are they're Rich model figures from the Rich Models Universal Carrier that he butchered to make a truck. Yeah, he made a truck. Instead of the back wheels, it's got the tracks from the Universal Carrier. Fabulous job. Go over to Simon's channel and check that out. Made a beautiful little scratch building job of that. Absolutely fabulous. So I'm still looking around. I've even been looking at resin figures. Yep, I've even been looking at through lists of resin figures for this. So if anybody knows of any figures that would be suitable for this, remember the finished dial for this, right? I just kind of can place things around in it now. Okay, this is what I intend, right? I intend to have the truck here, nice and centre. Okay, I know it's not the usual thing to do with dials, is in having your vehicle dead centre and everything's square. They usually like to have it at an angle, but this is how this one's going to be. These 2 sticks will represent, because I don't have them here, I have them below in the other place, 2 telegraph poles. So there's going to be one there and one back here. Okay, so we're going to have our 2 telegraph poles. Coming up from the back of the truck, we're going to have a cable, and it's going to run up to the top of the telegraph poles, so their little telephone system inside here is all linked up to the local grid. Okay, that's the idea of that. So I'd like some kind of either signals guys or guys just sort of just generally just standing around. So they're either working, signals chaps working, or other chaps just lounging around, but not your, like I said, that to me is that it's just been overused by everybody, and they're the only set of British figures, sort of European theatre figures that's out there. I know you can get the odd set of drivers and things like that, where you can get a set of drivers but it's got a driver of each country inside in it. But I'm still on the lookout. I know they're out there. I will find them. So if anybody else knows exactly what I'm looking for, just stick a little comment in the box and a link to somewhere or whatever. So that's it, lads. Like I said, thank you for taking your time out to watch this on this lovely Monday. Hope you all have a nice week. Don't forget, like I said, stay tuned to the channel for updates on this dial and this and other things that are coming up. And of course, next Monday we'll be back with another B.U.M. So till then, I'll just have to say, don't forget, go out and buy yourself a kit, build it and enjoy it, because that's what it's all about. This is John signing off. I'll catch you next week. Stay safe.